Why do single photons or electrons, fired one at a time, still build crisp interference stripes on a screen? In the energy filament theory, the particle is not a forever spreading wave, and the wave is the energy C reacting in real space, with tension and texture, steering probabilities. Textbooks teach a magic flip, wave on the way, dot when you look. Yet each shot still lands as one dot, like a grain of sand on a wall. Over many shots the dots form bands, like a stadium wave where nobody runs across seats and the motion still travels by repeating the beat. Light here is a short twisted packet relayed forward, with a head and tail, not a marble flying through emptiness or an endless sine wave. Matter is a closed filament ring with a circulating rhythm, and that circulation spreads a disturbance around the loop and pulls it back into shape. So light is an open relay and particles are closed relays inside the same sea, which is why atoms and even molecules can interfere too. Now picture a calm pool with two narrow gaps, one tap makes ripples, and two gaps make an overlap pattern. Motion through the sea stirs a local terrain, like tiny tension ripples spreading around both paths and carrying phase information with them. The two ripple corridors overlap and form a hidden map of where the sea is in step or out of step. Where the map is in step, landing probability rises. Where it is out of step, probability drops. And the screen later looks striped in a repeatable way, across runs and setups. Make it concrete, the particle still uses one slit, but the sea's map is like a GPS that biases the next dot, and a footpath appears after many walkers, step after step. Measurement is not a passive photo in this view. It is a handshake that adds disturbance, leaves a tag, and writes a mark into the sea. To learn which slit it used, you must plant a stake in that terrain, and the clean overlap breaks, so stripes collapse into two plain piles of dots. Even the uncertainty trade-off fits, pin down position harder, kick the sea harder, and momentum becomes harder to predict. Entanglement sounds less spooky too. Two photons can share one beat rule at birth, like two DJs using the same click track, then build matching local terrain. In this picture, the universe stops being an empty stage and becomes a living sea that writes its own rules, from quantum dots to cosmic maps. Tap follow, share it on New Physics, Clear Universe.